SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thanks so much for stopping by for another flashcard. Guys, this one was so easy to do. I love the little splash of the washi tape, couple little quick circle punches. This one goes together so fast. Let me show you how to make today's card. So the inspiration for my card today came from a birthday card that I received from Stampin' Up. I absolutely loved the card, and well, you guys know me. I took one look at it and said, is there a way to turn that into a flashcard? Yes, there is. It's a little different, but let me share with you how we're going to take the inspiration card and use it as a flashcard. We're going to begin with a piece of Cucumber Crush cardstock that has been cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, so that's going to fit into a medium-sized envelope. My flashcard pieces today are also Cucumber Crush and Whisper White. We're going to begin with our flashcard in the Cucumber Crush, and I'm going to be using the Decorative Dots embossing folder, so we're just going to put that in there. Luckily, this pattern is very random, so if it's not in there straight, it's fine. Let's go run that through the Big Shot. All right, that looks awesome. Let's go ahead and attach that right here to our card. We're just going to kind of line it up here, up at the top and the bottom. I've got probably about 3/4 of an inch there on the side. We'll attach that. Now we're going to come in and we're going to begin to work with our Whisper White piece. Now we're going to be using 2 punches right now. We are going to use a 2-inch circle punch and a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So guys, we're just going to take it as far over to one side. This is the 2-inch here. We're going to give that a punch. I've got plenty of room here on the other side for the 1 3/4 inch punch. Again, I'm going as close to the side as possible. You'll see why here in a second, because this little leftover piece, we want to use that, and we're going to come in with the hearts border punch, and we're just going to slide this piece in here. I only need 3 hearts, so as long as I can get, and 3 big hearts, I should say. So I've got those 3 right there. Perfect. That's all the punching I need to do on my white cardstock. The stamping we're going to do is actually on the smaller one. I'm going to begin with a Cucumber Crush ink pad, and the stamp set I'm going to use is Endless Birthday Wishes. Guys, this is probably one of my all-time favorite birthday stamp sets. I love it. We're going to ink up the cake in Cucumber Crush ink and stamp that right there in the middle. Now I want to come along with a rose red ink pad, and I'm going to use the word birthday, or I'm sorry, take it back. Let me use the word happy, and we are going to hold it right side up. I almost stamped it upside down. Let's stamp the word happy right across that cake like so. And then we're going to come in with one more ink pad, that's Pool Party. And we're going to take the small word birthday, and I'm going to make sure I have it right side up this time. And we're just going to kind of stamp it randomly around my circle. So there's one, and there's one, just like that. Kind of dresses that up. Let me now come back in with my card base, and I'm going to be using the It's a Party washi tape for this card. And guys, I'm simply going to just give it a tear, and let me add one piece about right here. There's no right or wrong when it comes to washi. I love that. And let me take one more piece, and this one's going to go a little bit further out than that last one. So it'll kind of just come off about like that. I realize I'm hanging off the edge. Let's come in with some paper snips, and we're just going to snip away the excess. We're going to take the 2-inch circle. This would be the unstamped one. I just got some snail there on the back of it. And let's add that right there. And now I'm going to take my focal image that we stamped. I've got about 3 Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that. And you can see I'm just going to kind of bring it off on the side of the circle, just like so. Now you can see here, I had some rose red little hearts on there, but of course mine were white. So let me show you how we're going to color those in. Coming back in with the rose red ink pad, and I'm actually going to just use a sponge dauber. Look how easy this is going to be. We're just going to sponge on to those hearts. You do have to kind of press it a few times because we want a good rich color. So you can see we're just going to repeat that with all 3. To adhere the hearts, I'm actually going to use mini glue dots, and because that heart is so little, I'm just going to take the mini glue dot, kind of roll it into a little ball, and let's just press that onto our cardstock. You guys may remember my fabulous little picky-uppy stick that I created on one of my 2-Minute Tuesday tips. That's going to help me just kind of get that right where I want it. And then I can come in and give that a press. It's kind of nice because the glue dot actually gives it almost just a little bit of lift, almost like a Stampin' Dimensional would. Let's go ahead and add one more. This last heart, I think I'll fill in this little kind of dull space that I have right there on my sentiment, on my focal image there. So that is a really nice look. Now, one last thing, and that is I'm going to come in with some white baker's twine. Guys, I just tied it in a bow. Very simple bow. We're going to take that exact same technique. We're going to grab a mini glue dot, just kind of roll it. This one I'm going to put right here on the edge of my circle. And I can add my bow. Now listen, depending, you know how it is when you're stamping. Sometimes there's a little dead spot. If you need to put your bow in that dead spot, you go right ahead. That's what's so awesome about when you're adding the little hearts or when you're adding the bow, you put it where it needs to be. Guys, there is the flashcard for today. That card truly does come together in a flash. So shout out to Stampin' Up. Thank you for the inspiration for the flashcard today. Guys, remember you can get any of the supplies to create the card I made at simplysimplestamping.com. Look for the March 31st, 2016 blog post. You're going to see a supply list. I'm going to have photos. I'm going to have complete pictures of everything I used to create the card. Let me tell you, that endless birthday wishes. Oh, just one of my all-time favorite birthday sets. But you can get the washi tape, the cardstock, everything you need right there at simplysimplestamping.com. Now, if you love the idea of flashcards, but you're not a big fan of cutting, well, you can also get flashcards to go. This is a pretty awesome thing. It's all your cardstock cut and scored, your flashcard and your flashcard 2.0 pieces, envelopes, everything you need ready to go. You just get to do the fun part. You get to do the stamping and the creating part. And you can find that as well at simplysimplestamping.com. Just look for the pink menu bar up at the top. It'll say flashcards to go. Find the color family that you want, throw caution to the wind and buy them all. Have a ball with it. You're going to be making flashcards till the cows come home. So check it out at simplysimplestamping.com. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.